Stop means whenever you see any trigger, when you're in any trigger point, you can just tell yourself that pause for a while, before you really react. So it has to be very intentional. Then you seriously pause. And secondly, take a deep breath. Okay, you can take a few if you have time. If you don't have time, you just take a very short and quick one. And that will actually calm us down. And notice means notice what are the surrounding, and notice about ourselves. How have our physiological response changed? For example, do you suddenly feel sweaty? Do you suddenly feel like stress at the shoulder or at the neck side? So you just feel the sensation. Use the body scan technique that we learned. Just scan the body and see which part have actually triggered, which part have it changed. And we can also notice what is our emotional response. So all these need awareness, and mindfulness to notice. And then we start to reflect. Start to reflect in the sense that start to know the situation, what is happening now, and what actually happened to the person. For example, if someone come to you and suddenly scolded you, and start to reflect on what have actually happened, and response means draw the best wisdom that we have, out of that clear and calm mind, and respond accordingly. So this is very useful. I find it very useful, especially in very negative encounters. For example, sometimes you get negative feedback, especially from a boss or from people that you love. Then you will shocked. And a lot of times we try to defend ourselves very much. But when we practice this, we can pause and think and sense that changes in our body and also in our emotion. We can actually see the patterns on how we behave towards certain stimulus, like feedback. So I could notice that when I received the feedback from the boss, from friends, from peers, like during the class, they are all giving me the same patterns of changes in my body and my emotions. It's all almost the same. Then after notice that, try to change and try to see, reflect properly, why was it happening? Why is it so? And then only respond rather than straight away feeling so defensive and then start to also blast out from our own point of view. So now we can actually practice this part. Okay, what I want you to do is that think about an unpleasant or frustrating circumstances that has happened to you during these 1-2 days. If you don't have, congratulations, which is good. Then think about what has triggered you during the past 1 week, make you so frustrated or so angry or not happy. Think about it, and then later we can find a partner, and you can tell your partner. I give you 1 minute to tell your partner about that particular scenario. Okay. Don't talk about your feeling and whatnot. Just tell the facts, the storyline of what has happened. This will help you register strongly in your mind about that particular story. And then later, we will use this story to practice this SBNR. Okay? So, you can think of one only. A lot. I know you have a lot. So I just choose one only. Okay? Then you can turn to someone just next to you. Just share with them this story for 1 minute.
So if the intensity of the event, right, if I rank it from 1 to 10, right, don't pick number 10. Don't pick the worst one to work with. Work with something somewhere in the middle, probably 6 or 7. Something unpleasant that's 6 or 7. Because if you start with the most difficult issue, right, it's going to be very difficult.
Okay. Thanks Amy for giving that clue. Okay, we can start now. 1 minute. position. And we will now start to practice this SPNRR based on the scenario that you shared just now. Okay, so imagine that, and we will start with first 3 deep breaths. Bring gentle awareness to the breathing in and out and spaces in between. Finding your anchor breath, the place where you feel the breath most vividly. Perhaps in the nostrils, perhaps in the abdomen. And now, let's shift our gears into the unpleasant emotion that we shared just now. Bring to mind that memory of an unhappy event, an experience of frustration or anger or hurt. Let's bring up the real feeling in you, and in the next 2 minutes, see if you can relive the event and the associated emotions in your mind. Let's now mentally practice our response strategy. The first 2 steps are to stop and breathe. Pausing at the onset of a trigger is a very powerful and important skill. This moment is a sacred pause. Let us practice pausing by focusing our minds on the breath and not reacting to the emotion in any way. If you want, you may try taking slow deep breath and let it stay in this state of pause for another 20 seconds. The next step is to notice. We notice by experiencing the emotion in the body. Bring your attention to your body. What does this unpleasant or afflictive emotion feel like in the body? In your face, neck, shoulder, chest, or back? Can you feel the difference in the level of tension and the change of the temperature of your body? Let's just experience it without judging. What is most important at this point is to try to experience emotional difficulty simply as a physiological phenomenon, not an existential phenomenon. It is not that I'm angry, it's that I experience anger in my body. It's not that I'm frustrated, it's that I experience frustration in my body. And let's take a minute to experience the physiology of emotion in the body. Now we reflect. Put yourself aside, put yourself inside the other person looking out at you. Think about this statement. Everybody wants to be happy. This person thinks acting this way will make them happy in some way. Without judging it to be right or wrong, let's just bring this perspective into the situation. Now we respond. Bring to mind ways in which you might respond to this situation that will have a positive outcome. You don't actually have to do it. Just imagine the kindest, most positive response that you could have given. What would that look like? Let's spend the next minute or so creating that response in our mind. Let's now let go of that image and bring awareness back to our breath. If you are still experiencing strong emotion, you can make a first tight fist with your hand, holding any of your residual emotion there. And then slowly open your fingers and let go of that energy. And then bring your attention back to your breath and just let your mind settle there for the remainder of 1 minute. When you're ready, you can open your eye and return attention to the room. Feel free to stretch. Okay, all are back.